Hi, I'm Sarah Close with Close to Home Consultants and Keller Williams Advisors Realty. Welcome to your February monthly market update.
And I'm Jamie Hurtubise. Thanks for joining us. So let's take a look at some numbers. Let's start with active listings.
Okay.
When we look at January of 2023, the number of active listings for sale was down 4.5% from where it was at the same time last year, 2022.
Yeah, and at the same time, comparing those 2 months, the number of properties that actually went under contract during the month of January was also down, but it was down just over 18%.
Right. So when we look at price, what we see for a median sales price of a house under contract, it was actually up 2.5% in January of 2023. So still an upward trending in at least under contract houses.
Yeah. Now that may seem a little bit counterintuitive, but I think it's indicative of how strong the real estate market is here in the area.
Yeah, it's a good point. And then the median price of a home under contract was $245,000 in January of 2023.
Yeah, and in January there were 1,065 units that went under contract, and those properties were on the market for an average of 29 days.
Right. Interest rates continue to hover around 6.132% for a conventional 30-year as of this printing.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think that's where we're going to be for a little while as we kind of normalize in our interest rate.
I think so too. One thing we've noticed kind of anecdotally over the last few weeks has been an increase in the number of inquiries that we're seeing. I've talked with some loan officers that are seeing a lot of inquiries in pre-qualifications. So I think we are getting back to business here in the Cincinnati market, which is great.
There's no question, because what we saw was at over a 2-point, almost a 3-point jump in interest rates in the fourth quarter. That just put the brakes on everybody's plans for a minute. And what we're seeing is those people are getting back into the marketplace and the market starts to pick back up. So some of those closings and under contract, that's a result of that numbers are down right now. That is the direct result of lack of activity in November and December.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us here today. And if you were able to call in for our Bengals season ticket giveaway this month, we certainly appreciated being able to speak with you then. And thanks again.
Yeah, and thank you. See you next month.
There's so much dog hair downstairs. Like where he was sitting next to Robin, it's almost like an outline of his body. You can't help it. You got that white hair. Yeah, that would almost seem a little bit counterintuitive, but it certainly indicates a really strong a really strong demand for properties that are available.
Yeah, I would agree.
All right, I fumbled over that mess. That was weird. I think we can fix that. I think there's enough there to work with. Okay. All right. Fabulous. Thank you very much. Ooh. What was that?
I don't know. New room, nerves.
Did that even work?
That's better. Bag at it. All right, you kick us off.
Okay.